Hey everybody, welcome back. James here again with you, and in this video I'm going to show you the secrets to the 1022. Now you've probably been wondering how I've gotten my rifle to shoot so well with plethora of ammunition, from standard target ammo, CCI or Lapua, SK, all that stuff, and I'm shooting it so well at 50 yards and doing pretty good in competition with it. Actually so good, I shot my recent match and the scores don't lie. I am neck and neck, guys, with a CZ MTR with this factory Ruger 1022. Again, the 20-inch hammer forged barrel, it's amazing. This gun shoots lights out. It is a headache, I will say, to shoot a factory 1022 and not understand what it's doing and why it's doing it. You have to have a good cleaning regimen. The standard Ruger barrels have to be cleaned within about 50 shots or so. Even though this is a target model barrel and it's got the target chambering in it, it's the same rifling as the carbine, as the sporter barrel, as all the Ruger barrels. It's the same rifling. They love to be brushed. If not, you're not going to get a good, result at the target or in the match like I have here. I was neck and neck again with the CZ MTR, but my third card fell off the map because I decided to patch the barrel only, instead of actually brushing. Use a little bit of solvent on the brush it out thoroughly, about 5 to 6 strokes back and forth, and then you can patch it dry. But you have to shoot about 10 to 15 shots to foul it in, and then you can shoot for accuracy, is what I'm finding out about these standard Ruger barrels. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to have to find your cleaning regimen, but that's not the only thing. Mechanically, you have to understand what is happening. The accuracy with a 1022 starts right there when the firing pin hits the rim of the cartridge. At that specific moment when that firing pin goes off, it has to hit each cartridge on the rim at the same exact spot for it to be very consistent. The simplest thing to do and the best thing to do, in my opinion, take out the rebound spring, because if you don't, this little guy right here will cost you so much and headache and trouble fighting for accuracy all the time, and then blame the gun or whatever, and then upgrade the gun, and then obviously comment on everybody's channel saying the Rugers can't shoot. That is not true. And you can see the spring is a used one, and it's not supposed to be kinked like that. I'm holding on to it because it is super windy out right now. But that right there is the #1 accuracy problem in a 1022, because it sits in the firing pin, and that firing pin bounces around in there when the hammer actually hits it. Now you're probably wondering, well, won't that cause next round go off? Follow-up round in the magazine has never went off without this in, because the firing pin is actually got a slot in it, so it cannot go too forward or too far back. It is restrained by the cross pin in the bolt. Here's the firing pin, and you can see that spring is making that firing pin bounce all around in there. It's not straight and actually hitting the case at the same exact spot every time. You can see how much play there is side by side. So we're going to get rid of that. And that is the reason why a 1022 cannot be as consistent as a bolt action. But in my case, what I found out here, it is. And that keeps it very consistent to one side, so it always hits the primer in the exact same spot. As you can see there is no play whatsoever. So basically what you're doing is correcting the angle of the firing pin and free floating the firing pin with no rebound spring. And this right here will increase your accuracy out of your 1022. If you do try this, let me know in the comments and let me know your results, because I'm all ears. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Thanks again, and hope to see you on the next one.